Hey Tom, Kellen Bachman here with Apricot Law. I just wanted to produce a quick video for you and walk you through some of the tools that I use to assess the health of your website. Some of these tools that I have show me the numbers behind your Google ranking and what we can do to improve that ranking. So I just wanted to walk through them with you so that you have a better idea of what I'm talking about. And I can show you then what we can do to improve this for you. So I just started off here, a car accident lawyer, Chattanooga, Tennessee. And the first thing that I'm drawn to right here, this little bar on the right-hand side, $364.52 is the CPC, or the cost per click. So if you wanted to go the pay-per-click route, that's how much you would be charged per click. It's easy to rack up a huge bill, as you can imagine, at that cost. That's very high. So that would be the non-organic route, paying to get yourself in an ad up here like this. The organic route is where we excel. We can get you more traffic, more activity, for far, far less than what you would do, than what you would pay the pay-per-click route. So we go down here a little bit. I'm just going to show you a couple of these sites. These first two here are probably your competition in town, and this third one here is yours. So I've got all the numbers here in front of me. Now, when Google is ranking a site with organic ranking, there's two factors to keep in mind. There's relevance and authority. Relevance is going to be more on-page SEO stuff. Relevance is a more it's a more simple task. A lot of companies can do great on-page SEO. Some of our competitors do a fantastic job with that stuff. It's pretty basic, pretty straightforward. We have some of the best content writers around, and they do a fantastic job. What I want to talk more about is the authority side of that, which is backlinks. Using backlinks to promote your site. That's where we flourish. That's our bread and butter for sure. The owners of the company started out initially doing backlinks for web pages for lawyers, and so it kind of evolved into a full service operation. We were very good at the on-page SEO as well, but the backlinks is definitely what sets us apart, and I'll show you how you rank in that realm and what we can do to improve that for you. So the first number I'm going to look at here is the trust flow. It's at an 8. It's not very good. There's plenty of room for improvement here. The trust flow is basically the trustworthiness of this ranking page as a result of the websites linking into it. So an 8 is not super low. There's some other ones that are lower on here, but it's definitely not where you want to be. We increase that number with backlinks, and once we do that, you'll see your site jump up here. Pardon me. The next thing that I want to bring your attention to is this section right here. You got the orange and the purple and the little green box here with the numbers inside. This is your topical trust flow. The problem I see with your topical trust flow is that there's nothing law related in there. That's a problem for you. Google likes to see that those backlinks are coming from credible law-related websites. It's automatically going to promote anything related to law. If you don't have anything in there associated with law, then you're not going to get a very good ranking. So that's kind of what this is, and that's a major problem that I see with that. Another big thing is the page authority here, 37. That's actually a pretty good number. Below 37 or below 30 is kind of the danger zone, if you will. Definitely want to keep you above 30. 37 is not a bad number at all, so that's a good one. What I'll do now is I'm going to click here. This is going to pull up Majestic. It's one of our tools that we use. And I'm basically taking your website and putting it under the microscope here to find out what nutrients it's getting, what nutrients it needs. It's best to think about your website like a person, like a living organism. It needs nutrients to survive. And there's backlinks that create good nutrients, and there's backlinks that create not so good nutrients, just like healthy food and not so healthy food. So we want to make sure that we're optimizing those links feeding into your site, making sure that it's good, healthy nutrients for your website. So here again, you get your trust flow at an 8, which we definitely want to see that come up a little bit more, show the trustworthiness of your site. And a major way to do that is right here, the topical trust flow, creating backlinks in credible law-related websites so that you have a good society and law link building profile here. Let's see, we'll go down here. Okay, now external backlinks. So what this tells me is there's 3,312 external backlinks feeding into your site. And then the number next to it here, the 98, that tells me that it's coming from 98 different domains, which is pretty darn good. That's a good, healthy number right there, as is this refreshing IPs at a 77. Those are very good, healthy numbers. That means that you've got 98 different domains out there that are feeding juice to your site, as opposed to let's say one domain feeding 2,000 links, or 10 domains feeding 50,000 links. That 98 is a much better number. You want to have several different domains out there feeding your site those links. So that's very good. Those are healthy numbers. That all looks really good. Let's see here. And your page authority again at a 37. That's a really good number. That's a healthy number, not bad at all. Let me go back here to Majestic, and I can pull up and take a closer look at the referring domains that you have going into your site. See, there's some society and law right here, personal injury lawyers. Let's see. AskTheInsidersNow.com. That's where that's coming from. Maple.com is another society and law. Okay. So there's some here. There's some society and law here. That's good. But there's a lot that's not society and law related. And what that's doing is it's jumbling up your website. It's convoluting the information there. And Google doesn't like that. It wants to see that society and law should be your predominant topical trust flow. That's your topic. That's what you do, is you practice law. So all these other domains here are really just diluting it and adding to the problem. So we would want to clean that up and make sure that we have a high number of backlinks just related to society and law, and very few other, if any, other backlinks from other sites. Google will see that and automatically promote it because it loves to see law-related links. So those are some of the things that I see right off the bat, and there's things that we can look at for on-page SEO as well. I'm just going to pull up your site here. Got the live chat. That's great. Some good stuff on here. Ask the Insiders. So some things that we would want to do to clean up your on-page SEO is there's different. Here, let's go back. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. So this little H1, H2, H3, all this stuff right here tells me a little bit more about the on-page SEO. So H1 is header 1. You have McMahon Law Firm here. The insiders are areas of practice, car accident under H2. So what we'd like to see under H2 especially is you want to have something that is more, you want to have that keyword or phrase that you're going after for the market that you're going after in that H2 line right there. So sorry, I apologize. I got ahead of myself. I'm looking at my notes here, Tom. So in the H2 category, you're going to have buzzwords like claims, hire, court, law, things like that. Buzzwords that pertain to the services that you render. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So your URL here, McMahon Law Firm, Tennessee. So what we would do here on top right here, this is your page title. These right here are called pipes that separate these phrases right here. We would want to see, so personal injury lawyers or car accident lawyers, and then a pipe, and then after that we'd like to see a call for action, like injured, call now, kind of a thing. You want to have a call to action after that, so that you're calling people that that look at your website into action to click and dive into your page, essentially. This is the URL. This right here is your meta description, this part right here. And there's definitely some more content that our writers can add into this for you to optimize it for these search credentials, to bump you higher up on your ranking status. That's all I'm going to go into there. Yeah, thanks for watching, Tom. That was real rough, but I probably should have quit after I talked about backlinks and link building and stuff, and not gone into the on-page SEO. I still got to study that a little more. So, but I had a chance today to play around with a lot of the tools and everything, which are very cool. I'll just have to get better at recognizing good numbers, bad numbers, and then driving home what they all actually mean. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow.